Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Logan Gilbert.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go now? Now it's the DH, Gavin Lux.
Gavin. Lux.
That one finds the zone, and the home opener is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Ketel Marte now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Packed house here at Dyken Park.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw into third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And now, Nolan Schanuel.
1-0.
In the dirt. Runners stay put. That's ball 1. No outs. Runners at first and third. Outside low, and it's 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a foul out of play. And it's even up.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
In the air, out towards left center. He's got it, and there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Shohei Ohtani up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And now it's even up.
1-1.
And a ground ball to first. Base hit right field. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only one out.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. That's towards center. Fitzgerald settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Red Sox already leading. That one not close. And the count 1-2. And that just misses.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Pitch is in there. Strike one. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. This one in the air right field. Tucker on the move. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back here with my pal Siggy. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Jake Irvin.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That's inside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fly ball center field. Trout settles under it. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
On the ground right side, Marte. On to first, and they get Altuve for the out. Here's Kyle Tucker. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Crawford settles under it and makes the catch. And the inning is over. Back here in Houston, top of the second, here's the veteran shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Gilbert back to work. The shortstop takes the ball, saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And that's in the dirt. Now 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Digging in, Daniel Schneemann. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swings to the fastball up in the zone.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one away. Back to the top of the lineup. And now the DH, Gavin Lux. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. Now that's smacked to right center. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Ketel Marte up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Marte.
Foul ball. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
1 ball.
This one in the dirt. Two outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Shanoel in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Fitzgerald gets under it. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Headed towards the corner. Shanoel on the run towards the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. And that one ripped to left. Reaching down, makes the catch. Alec Burleson up next for the Astros.
Alec Burleson.
Left field. Shanoel makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And there's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. That's the inning. Back here at Daikin Park, here's Shohei Ohtani. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That's too low. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes. Aye.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Perkins brings it in with a nice running grab. Here's some real power at the plate. Cal Raleigh drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Strike on the outside. 0-1. Ball. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He put a great swing on that ball, took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
And now batting, Mike Trout. That one's in there, 0-1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Raleigh, the base runner at first with 1 out. And that drops in for a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. He's 0 for 1. O'Hearn hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. High fly ball out towards left center. Perkins makes the play, and that is that. Back here in Houston as we go to the last of the 3rd. And stepping in for the Astros, Tyler Fitzgerald. Not even close there. Ball 1. In there at the knees. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. And he beats it. He's safe.
Well, just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Pena batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Runner on the move. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. On the ground, 2 ball. There's one. Over to first, safe.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Now back.
Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Jose Altuve.
On a line out towards center. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Popped up. Marte makes the play, and that will end the inning. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford. Right through there for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
1-1 now. Smoked on the ground to second. Altuve slings to first. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. The batter now, Daniel Schneemann. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Schneemann.
Swings and misses. And that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Ball
That's
1 there.
1-1.
On the inside corner for a strike. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Fitzgerald on the move. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. And now it's Gavin Lux. Singled and scored back in the 1st. He's 1 for 2. Out towards right center field. Fitzgerald on the move. Runner at first and 2 away. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. On the ground right side. Altuve handles, throws to first. They get the out on Marte. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. You'll often hear the phrase short to
number 2,
long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And fouled off. That's off the inside corner. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. On the ground to short, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. Relay to first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
On the ground, Crawford gets it to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for Boston, Nolan Schanuel. Gilbert back to work.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the 1st, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
And the 0-2. Stays alive.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
And that's
One
in the
ball,
dirt.
2 strikes.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some.
A new pitcher in the game, Anthony Banda.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Ohtani now in the box.
0-1.
Comes up empty with a swing there.
Ball.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throws to second. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of made...
That's ripped. Base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. 1 for 2. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Glove side, but it gets through. Runner in from third to extend their lead. Everybody's going to be safe.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
O'Hearn, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And there's a foul ball. Raleigh over at second. Trout at first with no outs. On the ground, could be 2. Over to Altuve. On to first, double play.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Perkins settles under it. Squeezes it, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Bare hand grab, and they put the tag on him for the out. Blake Perkins up next for the Astros.
The left fielder, Blake Perkins.
That one outside, and it's 1-0.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting.
So next up for Houston, Tyler Fitzgerald. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Ohtani makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. 0 for 2 in this one. Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Runner on the go. Pitch is low.
That's a ball.
Safe in second, and that was not close. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And ball four, two aboard. First and second, 2 outs. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that
Ball
misses. And the count is 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Perkins, the lead runner out at second. Pena on at first with 2 down. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Zips it across, and they get Altuve for the out. Inning over. Top 6. So stepping in for Boston, Daniel Schneemann. And first offering is fouled off. Bonda, a lefty who lights up the radar gun. 31 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2012. And that'll get down for a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to
Altuve, good feed, that's one, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. 2 down, base is empty. Ketel Marte up next for the Red Sox.
Marte.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Out to short. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in for the Astros, Kyle Tucker. Just
That's
missed.
outside.
Well, these Astros, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. And another thing that stands out specifically is that they haven't been able to lay off the first pitch. 9 first pitch outs in this game, so it's been costly for them.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 4-1. Here's Jordan Alvarez. He's 2 for 2. And that is out of play.
You know, being aggressive can be a little tricky. You want to have confidence up there, but sometimes hitters fall into the trap of being overconfident, thinking they can hit anything, and that can lead to a lot of mistakes.
Pitch is in the dirt. Now 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. And now the count is even.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Misses. And a full count now.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. 12 pitch to the at bat, and he finally put it in play for the knock. It's got to be frustrating on the mound when you can't put a hitter away like that.
Bregman up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And there's a ball. Alvarez aboard here at first with nobody out. In for a strike. 2-1 now. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one's out of here into the archways. Kiss that ball goodbye. And now the first baseman, Alec Burleson.
Now pitching for the number 43, Armstrong.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one missing low. Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Crawford tosses across to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, catcher.
And next to hit for Houston, Yainer Diaz. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Out there to center. Trout drifts towards it. Makes the grab for the second out. So up next,
Now batting,
Perkins.
the left fielder.
We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. The tag, and that's out number 3. Back here in Houston, here's the left field. The Astros turn to a new arm of the mound, Brendan Little.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away. That's back-to-back singles for him. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air.
Runner on the go. Swinging a foul straight back. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And the next pitch is way outside. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Hit on the ground, might be 2. The throw to second is offline. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Golden opportunity right here. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 1 and 2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Ryan O'Hearn up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And that one fouled off.
Ball inside.
Lined, and that's a base hit. One runs in. Another comes in to score, and they take a 3-run lead.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Raleigh, the lead runner at second. Turner over at first with one away. That misses the zone, and 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Double play ball to second. Off balance feed. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here in Houston, set for the last half of the seventh. And now the center fielder, Tyler Fitzgerald. Lifted in the air, right center field. Trout on his horse. And there's one away. So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena.
Shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The Red Sox leading by 3 near the bottom of the 7th. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the second out. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. In the air, out towards right center. Trout ranging into the alley, drops into the glove, and that's the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in for Boston, Daniel Schneemann. Little back to work. And delivers outside. Next pitch is outside. He was late there, strike one.
There might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Outside, and that's ball 3. That one the other way, and it's caught for the out. Gavin Lux up next for the Red Sox.
Designated hitter, Gavin Lux.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2 is the count.
This to third, Bregman. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Matt Strom.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
0-1's the count.
Strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Heading the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. Bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Astros, Kyle Tucker. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Just misses with that one.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Back there. And that ball is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they close the gap. It's 6-4. Yordan Alvarez now at the plate. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive, caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Bregman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting, first baseman, Alex.
Now here is There comes a pinch hitter for the Astros. Connor Norby. Runner on first with 1 down, 4. For the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to.
The underhand flip. There's 1, and that's 2. We go to the 9th. Now the left fielder, Nolan Schanuel. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Strom, a 6'2 southpaw, 190 pounds. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. Lifted in the air, out to left. Perkins hauls it in for the out. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Right fielder, Shohei.
Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Just missed.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
1 down, base is empty. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's outside. 2-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. This to third. Slings it across, and they get Ohtani for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Cal Raleigh up next for the Red Sox. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Dre Jameson. He's into the game with the bases
Now
empty.
pitching for the Astros, number 99, Dre Jameson.
He swings and fouls one off. That one is absolutely belted. Ranging back. Up against the wall and brings it in. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Blake Perkins. Swing at a ground ball. Toss to Turner. And a quick out, number one. Tyler Fitzgerald up next for the Astros. 1 for 3.
Fitzgerald.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. Red Sox by 2. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Pena swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Late swing, fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros.
Altuve.
And that's downstairs. Ball 1. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth.
Ball, that's outside.
That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Tying run at the plate. Check swing, and he went. And now 3-2.
Full count. 3-2.
Red Sox leading it by 2. Got him, and that's the ball game. And this one ends with a final score of